Bow. Yo, 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 YouTube.com. What's happening? It's your boy. Haha. It's your boy in the building. What's going on with everybody watching this, playing it back? Y'all at home right now, chilling, sipping on your tea, your coffee, maybe outside nature right now. You at work, you at school, you in class, tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the family, in the university. Getting to it, all right? We are live on the purple app and the red app here. Shout out to everybody. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be live on YouTube for about, we're not gonna cut our wisdom, but if everything is everything, about an hour, and then y'all make sure y'all come through the purple app, and then we're gonna knock these reactions out. But I want to talk with y'all about something that I that I felt today. Okay? I felt today. Now let me make sure. Wait a second. Let me make sure we're all good here. Okay. Let me see something. Let me see. Okay, a second. Okay. There we go. All right, so I want to talk with y'all about something that I've been contemplating today, right? So for those of y'all on Twitch, some of y'all know this story already, but those of y'all on YouTube, I would like to say this again. So I don't know how y'all systems work with schools, with the education system in y'all city, in y'all state. But for my high school, we had a big brother and big sister system, meaning you're a freshman, you and I are freshmen, we're new into the school, right? And we have a big brother for the girls, a big sister who's a senior that, you can ask as us as freshmen, we can ask our big brother or big sister, any questions that we have about, school, classes, time management, different lunch periods and one lunch and how to study, whatever questions you got, you can ask your big bro or your big sis, right? So that's what we had. And fortunately enough, ironically enough, I had my big brother was the son of one of my parents. They were friends. Their parents were friends. My parents and his parents were friends. Went to the same high school, and I was fortunate enough to have their son as my big brother. And this dude was the most humble, well, I ain't gonna say humble, but he was the most admired, the most popular, likable, personable, relatable person in the whole entire school. Seriously, I wish I was joking. And this dude, he wasn't like the biggest on campus, but his heart was. He was nothing but 5'9", like 140 pounds, soaking wet. He was some little bit, but he was fast as fuck. He played every goddamn sport. I mean, every sport. He was in hella clubs. He was everything. I'm pretty sure he was like Mr. Senior or what y'all call that? Like what y'all call that? Like Mr. Senior or Prom King, right? Prom King. So he was that. Yo, 𝗘𝘅𝘁𝗿𝗍𝗪, what up? What's happening with you? Welcome to the stream. Right? So this was my big brother. Okay? And it was like ordainedly picked, ordainedly selected. So he was my big brother, and his name was 𝘘𝘅𝘁𝗍𝗪, right? 𝘘𝘅𝘁𝗍𝗪. So I'm a freshman. He's a senior. And he took me around everybody from football players to, he played everything. Baseball, football, basketball, track and field, soccer a little bit. He played everything. He was so popular. He was everything, right? Mind you, when you're a freshman, you don't know where to, like, especially in a new environment, it's very unfamiliar to you, right? So you try to fit in where you can and learn the ropes of, you see the basketball players with basketball players, football players, the jocks, the smart kid, the smart, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of get in where you fit in. Now, he took me everywhere because he was this personable to everybody. Everybody liked him. You know what I'm saying? He said he played rugby and it was about force. That's tough. But I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Now, 𝘘𝘅𝘁𝗍𝗪 being my big brother, he showed me the ropes. He gave me so much confidence. He gave me so much enthusiasm to, be a part of this school. And fast forward, he graduates. Now I'm on my sophomore year, right? So now I am experimenting and experiencing, living out what he taught me. All the gems and stuff he gave me with this school, like the little, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all been through high school, college. Y'all get it. There's certain ways and times you can bend the rules and stuff like that. So he taught me a lot of that shit. And he's going on to college. He got hella D1 scholarships, D1, college universities looking at him for football and stuff like that. So he showed me the ropes. So now he's on to college playing track and field. He could have went for football, but he chose track and field. And also he was very creative too, extremely creative. Like he knew how to channel his creative energy. He loved to paint, he loved to draw, sketch, design shoes. He was a shoe designer. He loved doing that shit. So yeah, athletically, he was fast as hell. He was, liked by the city. He was in all the newspapers for all sports. He was all of that. But most importantly, what's most important in all of that was his heart. He treated everybody on one accord. He treated everybody on one even playing field. Everybody. And that's a gift. That's a superpower. You want to know why? Yo, Jay, if I met you and I know what type of person you are, you can stay at my house. You can sleep on my couch. You can sleep wherever. Right? Because I know who you are. I know what I'm looking at. And vice versa. That's a gift. You can't invite everybody into your sanctuary, into your space. You cannot do that. And 𝘘𝘅𝘁𝗪 was this. So he went on to college, and before he could start his full year, he committed suicide. And those y'all on Twitch, y'all know this, but I'm just telling he committed suicide, y'all. He did. And it was devastating, bro. It was like a celebrity passed away. So before I could start my sophomore year, there was word around, like, what happened to 𝘘𝘅𝘁𝗪, that he said, she said shit. What up, G-Kid? All that he said, she said shit. But then when I finally got what actually happened, oh, man. He took his life. And that was my big brother. And so I'm saying all this to say, like, today I texted his family, right? Sent a message out to his family, just, thinking about him and reflecting on a lot, right? Everybody has the cliches. Everybody has the person who makes everybody laugh is the ones you need to check on. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know how somebody is handling and dealing with their pain, with their trauma. We know all of these sayings. Yet, on one side, we don't need to mentally take the place and take the role of helping everybody who got pain, helping everybody who got trauma, because you can't. You will spread yourself way too thin because everybody's going through something, yes. So we're not on that type of tip. But now, on the righteous hand, no pun intended, it's my right hand. On the righteous hand, we know all of these things, yet you still treat people how you treat them, which is not good. Because it's all a direct correlation. How you treat other people of any stature, of any status of life, is how you treat yourself. That's what you see of yourself. So how you treat somebody how you treat a truck driver, how you treat a McDonald's worker, how you treat someone who is just coming out of jail or something, right? Is how you would also treat someone at a higher level. You see what I'm saying? And from that, when I found out and I made a promise to myself to always have that in the forefront of my morality. Because yes, I was who I was before Samaj, yes. But high school is a different beast. We all know this. High school is a different beast. High school is the most treacherous walk of life because they are cruel. These fucking high schoolers are cruel. They are rude. They are mean. They are racist. They are everything. It's dark. So when you don't have a guide or a teacher, guess what you do? You pick up on those personalities. You pick up on that shit. You pick up on that. And that's your example? Oh man. That's a whole lot of unlearning you have to do. A whole lot of it. So, I'm saying all this to say, yes, we don't know exactly what someone is going through, but stop saying that because we know everybody going through something. So handle people like they matter. Handle people like you give a shit. You don't gotta be a people pleaser. You don't gotta be over extreme with it, but treat people like they matter. Treat people like they're worth giving a fuck about. How small is that to do? Because one of my pet peeves, y'all, one of my pet peeves is someone that ridicules and criticizes someone from something that they just came out of. You just came out of there. And you quick to cast stones and point and laugh or ridicule and condemn somebody who just, oh, hell no. That's one of my pet peeves, bro. I really despise that shit. Because how dare you act like you learned? See, because that's synonymous to somebody buying a book, flipping through it, or let's say reading the back of the book, reading the introduction and some of the pages of the first chapter and saying they got the whole synopsis of the book. Or better yet, they read Cliff Notes. They read Cliff Notes on a book, and they're telling you that you dumb because you didn't read this book. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So please beware of those who ridicule you or ridicule other people for something they just walked out of. What's good, Chico? Be very aware of that shit. Very aware. Very aware. Now, JB, how could you gauge? How could you know? Ask questions. They're going to tell on themselves. Ask questions. They're going to tell on themselves quick. Quick. They're going to expose their hand. And then also, too, the questions they ask you is a sure indicator, because remember, the brain operates on a first-term basis. The things that you know, you say. Right? The things that are on the forefront of your brain, you think and you say, you verbalize. So that's why it's a very sure indicator. You can gauge who someone is by the questions they ask. The depth of their mind, how deep their questions go, is a direct correlation to the depth of their character. You see? So I want to give a huge, because I know 𝘃𝘅𝘁𝗶𝗹𝗀 is with me. 𝘃𝘅𝘁 is still with me, you know. And he's smiling. He's smiling just like me. He's smiling, you know. And as y'all know, man, the Just Be Simple, the movement, JB and the Fam University, JB and the Fam, like this is all a movement. This is all a mental health movement, you know, because there was so much he was dealing with. Yes, he was smiling all the time. He was very jovial. He was joking damn near all the time too, right? I mean, I ain't never had a serious conversation with him like that on that type of tip, but yet and still, like, he was the breath of fresh air that was in them hallways. Seriously, he was. And he was just 5'9", like his heart just took up the whole school, took up the whole room. And he was a hell of an athlete. So it was just it was just like he had so many different things. And honestly, and y'all know me, like I'd put his accolades academically and athletically at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? His character, who he was, how he treated people everywhere. That supersedes his morality. That superseded, you know, all them accolades, man. Because obviously I ain't saying shit about what he did on the field or on the court. I don't care. Most people who really cared about him don't care. So mental health, man, healing your mental, having a strong mental capacity to go through shit, to come out of shit like that. Like I was talking yesterday with my family. Words matter, y'all. Words fucking matter. Words matter, man. Words shape you. Words shape us. What someone said or didn't say when you felt like you needed it matters. It stays with you. It's glued to your psyche because you'll never forget. You just find different ways and possibly, hopefully, better ways to manage what you heard or didn't hear. Words matter. Words matter. Seriously. And one of the biggest takeaways that I got from, you know, being brothers with Samaj is no matter where you go, there you are. You can't run from yourself. No matter where you go, there you are. You are in the forefront of everything that you do. Everything. To some, it's scary. To others, it's freeing. It's liberating. And to others, it's nothing. Don't feel like shit. It's nothing. It's just like, oh, well. But when you got something to live for, you die every day. When you got something to live for, you die every day. Every day. Every single day. Every day. And shout out to the empaths of the world. You know, huge shout out to the empaths of the world, my Claire peoples, if you know what I'm saying. Your clairvoyant, clairaudient, Claire, all of it. Shout out to the empaths, man, who just feel a lot. It matters, man. It matters how you feel. It matters. It matters how you feel about yourself, of course, and it matters how you feel about other people. You know why I like blue? You know why my favorite color is my favorite color? Because I love blue. Am I saying that green is a bad color? Am I saying I hate green simultaneously while I'm saying I love blue? No. Am I saying purple, no pun intended, is a bad color? I hate purple? No. I just love blue. That's me. That's my shit. I love water. I love blue. I love Blue's Clues. I love everything blue. I love blue. Blue is me. I love blue. That's where people got shit twisted. Just because I'm saying I love blue, I'm not saying in the same breath or with an undertone that I hate red. I hate green. I hate purple. I hate orange. I hate yellow. I'm not saying that. People are really not saying that. For the most part. For the most part. But that shit matters, man. What you feel about shit, it matters, bro. I just, you know, and I was saying yesterday too, y'all, like, my fuse has shortened. What's up, Dan? What's up, Bert? My fuse has shortened. Like, I am not, okay. I'm a lot more gracious now. I'm a lot more gracious. I'm a lot more patient. I'm a lot more present, right? It's increased tremendously. But my fuse, meaning that Lil Wayne lighter, that flicker, it's shortened. I can't muster up something that someone wants me to do or say. And this point in life, for us, for consciousness, that's how we feel. That's how we feel. And it's a great thing. I don't got what you want me to give, motherfucker. I don't got it. Wait, what you mean you don't got it? You got everything. You be having everything up, but you don't got it? Yep. Yep, don't got it. Don't got it. Like, when you arrive to a place that's just so peaceful, it's like flying first class. It's like flying first class. You know? I could go back to economy. I could go back to basic. I could. You know? But I have the funds. I have the means. So, I'm going to stay first class. I'm going to stay first class and kick my feet up and have my face mask, my eye mask, while I'm snoring in this bed. While I'm snoring out this bitch. I'm drooling. Can't do that in economy. Can't do that in economy, nigga. You cannot do that in basic when you in 32F. When you in 32D. Can't do that. Can't do that. So, same thing applies, man. Same thing applies, bro. So shout out to Samaj, man. Shout out to Samaj because you know, I've had some very pivotal characters in my life go. I have. Those y'all who know about Miss Tracy, you know about Miss Tracy. That's another conversation for another day. But you know, Samaj, like, he was 19, y'all. He was 19. Took his life. And you know, I guess it's not applicable until it happens to somebody close to you, right? Because everybody's so selfish. It don't make sense until it happened to one of your peoples, or your mind gets to a place where you may want to end it. And then all the sayings, just everything just rolls through. Then you start thinking about it. Then you start seeking a guide, a teacher, a mentor, somebody who can help. But, which is fine, because that's life, right? When you are oh man, everything is backwards. Wow. When you are financially broke, excuse me, let me not say that. When you are financially broken, you're broken down. Okay? You live your day, you live your life day to day. Sometimes hour by hour. Sometimes minute by minute. Can't do that week to week shit. Maybe. But when you're financially broken, you begin to look for financial coaches or motivational to help you, right? And then when you dig your way out of that, you dig your way out that shit, and now you're making some money. Got you about $5K a month, you know, getting you some nicer things that you wanted whenever you couldn't afford it at the time. You don't listen to those mentors. You don't listen to those teachers. You don't listen to those motivational no more. It's interesting, right? It's interesting. But someone who's wise, someone who's actually intelligent, they would double down and triple down on the mentors, the people, the things that they did to get them out of brokenness. But you know, you know, you know. Yeah. And you got to say, It's not their fault. It's not their fault. They don't know. And you can't fault somebody for not knowing because they simply don't know. So now you got to walk away in pain. Walk away looking like a sad dog. You can't fault them. But it's not their fault. It's not. It's not their fault. Why? Because everybody got their shit. Everybody has their stench. Everybody has their baggage. And when things pile up and you only can see shit like over here, you can't see nothing else on the ground. You can't see because things is piled up to your eyelids, to your pupils. You know, they don't mean it, right? It's not their fault. You just got to remain selfless and selfish when need be. But that's also backwards too. Some of the most selfless people have to learn how to be selfish. And some of the selfish people have to learn how to be selfless in this life. See, it's all backwards. It's all backwards. It's all backwards. You gotta know what percentage to put out, and how much you need to retract from. You gotta know. You gotta know that. And it takes time. It takes experience, which is what Samaj taught me with school. That was my first ever co-ed school, y'all. I went to all boys schools all my life. All boys schools. Every last one of my shits had uniform. None of them were public. Shout out to my parents. They had the means, they had the wherewithal, or they found they got it, right? They wanted their son to see different experiences, see different walks of life. That wasn't just black or wasn't just impoverished. Which is not to say that black people equate, or minorities equate to poverty. I'm not saying that at all. Don't twist my words, nigga. But I done seen some shit. Whole lot of shit. Whole lot of shit. Very wise. But yeah, so that was really what was on my mind today. Samaj and health. That push that we need, that push that we feel, that push that we need, that push that we feel. And just gotta keep pushing. I've been saying this for years, bro. I've been saying this for years about motivation. If you need motivation to do what you say you want to do, you actually don't want to do it. Newsflash, you don't. You don't. Motivation lasts minutes. Inspiration is infinite. It's infinite. It's ongoing. Forever and ever and ever. When you're inspired by somebody, you are inspired until your body transcends. Like, I still watch and read Alan Watts. I still watch and read Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud, these Greek philosophers. That's all they did. That's all they had time for, to think. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's all they did. That was their life. That was the life, to think. Hey. So I still read these people. I still watch these people, listen to them, because I'm inspired. I'm inspired. People who are still alive, like J. Cole, you know, the J. Coles of the world, the Kendricks of the world, the J.I.D.s of the world, the Ab-Souls of the world, the J. Dillas of the world, J. Dilla, you know. But I'm inspired by them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm mostly going to listen to. I'm not inspired by all these other fucking janky-ass rappers. I don't care about them. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all are ass. Pathetic. Don't want to hear it. My ears are precious. Yours are not. Hence why you can buy a painting for $5,000. A couple years, maybe even a decade, if you hold it that long, a couple years later, that bitch will be $5 million. $5 million. Now that is a painting from an artist, not a painting from a rapper. What you do with rappers? You throw them away. You recycle them. Put them in a recycling bin. Yep. So you get it? You get why it's no end. It's no point. It's not even a correlation. Like, they need to wrap it up. Rappers should wrap it up. So, yeah, that was my thoughts today. So shout out to everybody. Just be simple, man. Get your merch. God damn it, get it. Just be simple.shop. Get your merch. Stop playing around. Get your merch. It's getting cold out. Get your crew necks. Don't you like that blue? Huh? Get you a beanie to put on that noggin, that big ass head of yours. Boo, that would be cool as fuck to get some gloves, huh? Some Just Be Simple gloves. Ooh, hold on. Well, it ain't that cold over here in New Orleans to be getting some gloves. But I know y'all in the Midwest, up north and shit, hey, y'all need some gloves, right? Be mad brick outside, ain't it? Mad brick. Get you the Just Be Simple Mindset Guide. Okay, you can also find that on the website, justbesimple.shop. You can also, let's see, you can also get that on Gumroad. You can get it on a Patreon. Link in the description. Get on that Patreon. Okay? I mean, come on now. Like, more on the way, man. Just keep adding to the collective consciousness. Keep adding to the consciousness of creativity. Because, y'all, just think about it for a second. Not too long ago, there was only a couple different avenues to achieve success, quote unquote. You either do this, or this. Or y'all get to do this or this. And them only do this. You'll do this for so long, but you're doing this, essentially. The end goal is this. Wow. Now, they are endless. Anybody can do this, and this. Choose wisely. Choose